Good morning, Commissioners, and good morning, County. This is Shari Thicken. I live in Torrance County. I first wanted to start by reading the New Mexico Constitution. It's a very important document that we should be following precisely. We, the people of New Mexico, grateful to Almighty God for the blessings of liberty in order to secure the advantages of the state government, do ordain and establish this Constitution. That's the preamble. And then if you go to Section 1, it talks about the supreme law of the land. The state of New Mexico is an inseparable part of the federal union, and the Constitution of the United States is the supreme law of the land. So right here, we do need to follow our Constitution, not just state statutes. The New Mexico Constitution and the United States Constitution is the law of our land. Number 2, it says all political power is vested in and derived from the people. All government of right originates with the people, is founded upon their will, and is instituted solely for their good. Unfortunately, I feel like the way that people were treated on Election Day, they're not listened to. And I don't believe that the challengers or the watchers are welcome in our election. I truly believe that. I heard it in election school that they were not welcome. I didn't feel welcome myself because I get up here and I speak, and I don't believe that I was somebody they wanted there. But I live here, and I am part of the people, and I think that this needs to be upheld. And then if we go to Section 8, freedom of elections. All elections shall be free and open. No power, civil or military, shall at any time interfere to prevent the free exercise of the right of suffrage. Free and open elections on Election Day is our right. We have the right to vote then. We have the right to be there. I feel that this right was suppressed because people left. You know, a lot of people stayed, people left. They were not, I don't believe that they weren't wanted there. I was actually told by an election worker that they should have voted early, that it was their fault because they went there early. We had early elections. I let her know that I choose to vote on Election Day. My whole family chooses to vote on Election Day, and that's our right. And I voted on Election Day as well. But also, it should be free and open. That means transparent. That means we should be welcome to see what goes on, to see the numbers, the reports, and I don't believe that that's... I believe maybe in the commission it's welcomed. I don't believe in the county offices it's welcomed. It's put up with, is what because we wanted to see things. It was, and we're not watching to see if people are doing wrong. We're watching to see if our elections are free and fair, as our free and open, as our Constitution says. I have a few things. I have the state statute here for New Mexico Statute 1-13-4. The county clerk shall, it says, prepare a report of the canvass of the election returns by careful examining the returns of each precinct to ascertain if they contain the properly executed certificates required by the election code, and to ascertain whether any discrepancy, omission, or error appears on the face of the election returns, and be present the report of the canvass to the county canvassing board for the board's consideration and approval. When I was in the room, our deputy clerk could not verify these numbers properly, because what happens is we have our precincts that anyone can vote at, and you guys know this, the voting convenience centers, VCCs. So now you can go anywhere. When I left, there was 503 votes, or 503 ballots, sorry, and I counted them. I was one of the ones that helped count the ballots. But there's no way to verify that on the reports. The reports are then, I believe the Secretary of State sends the numbers to the clerk, and then the clerk punches the numbers back into the computer, and that's the thoroughly examining. It says thoroughly examine, but that's absolutely, there's no examining there. It's literally just punching in the numbers they're given, because they take these, they're not taking tabulator numbers, they're not taking the tapes, or any of the reports from election day, what they're doing is they are then, the computer or reports are then dividing it up by precinct. So there's this huge gray area. You cannot verify it. There is no transparency. There is no examination. And I was told by the deputy clerk that no, that it is impossible to verify this number because of the BCCs. Now it makes it impossible. And us as observers who chose to observe, we can't see anything was examined. It's not possible. So how is it that the Constitution or the state statute is upheld? They made you guys follow state statute on the last certification. They brought in people that said you must follow, or they're going to legally do whatever they chose to do. But at the same time, the Secretary of State and our clerk has to follow these state statutes as well to canvass this, or to prepare those reports, to thoroughly examine, and they're not. I know that there was a report that was submitted that had errors or didn't match. The columns didn't match. The deputy clerk mentioned that she would send a note to the Secretary of State, but that is, again, not the point of that statute and thoroughly examining it. So I don't believe that what was done I believe, what should have been done was done. I don't think it was possible to be done. I think something definitely needs done about that. I think that the VCCs are a mistake. I don't believe it was convenient for the people. I don't believe it was convenient because people left. So obviously there was no convenience, and people were very upset. The precincts were a mess, and now you can't validate anything. So that's I think that's everything. Yeah, that's everything. So thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Samantha Gomez.